Today you made this?
Welcome to Unfazed. Welcome to Unfazed. Today, I got the one and only Vic Blends.
Good,
my
bro,
guy.
good.
How are you doing?
I'm good, bro. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, bro. We just tapped and we had your lecture at UNC. First off, you cut so many people like Barack Obama, President Barack Obama, 21 Savage, Trae Young, AD. The first time I actually saw your work was back in like 2021, 2022 when you were talking with Nick Cannon, and you quoted the same thing. Yeah, like that was the first time I seen you.
Dang, yeah, Nick Cannon, shout out to Nick Cannon. That was the first time I was ever on TV, bro. That was tough.
Yep. That was the first time I ever saw your work, and you were just saying like how God gifted your voice and your craft before he gifted your hands. So how do you, like, of course, barbershops have always been like a dope, authentic spot to have real deal conversation. And not only are you having that with people, but you're also just bringing it to a new level of just love and purpose and authenticity. So what does that mean to you?
Man, that's everything. You know, I always said if I wanted to make it, I wanted to make it because we made an impact and we had purpose in what we was doing. And those conversations, those conversations want to be had. They just don't always have a place to have them. And I think men are waiting to get something off their chest. They're waiting to open up. And I think the barber chair is one of the best places to do it, but that exists anywhere. Like, you ain't got to cut hair to have those conversations with people to make that impact. Like, just smiling, talking to somebody, a small convo with somebody that you see on your day-to-day travel all the time that you normally wouldn't say something to, like, that could do so much for somebody. So, man, I appreciate it. But, yeah, man, I can't even believe we able to make an impact doing it. It's just such a blessing, bro. I'm grateful.
For real. My last question for you, bro, is how do you want to, like, of course, Planted, I've been tapped in with that. It was a long time you had no posts on the account. I was like, yo, what is he going to do? So I was like, yo, I got it.
Great things take time, bro. Great things take time.
Right. So I'm loving what you're doing with that, and I'm just being patient, just just watching everything come to fruition. I love it, bro. I'm super proud of you,
Thank you,
and I'm
bro.
just glad to see everything you're doing. But how do you want to integrate, like, being a mental health advocate with also sitting in the barber chair? Because that's already like a therapy session. So how do you want to, with your own experiences and how, of course, like, mental health isn't talked about a lot with men, you know what I'm saying? So how do you want to integrate that, being a barber and mental health?
Man, it's happening in the chair, and I'm gonna just keep having those conversations. Like, my purpose always gonna stay the same. What I talk about in the chair always gonna be something real, and I'm gonna just keep having those conversations, hopefully with more people that, you know, could have a platform themselves to spread also, but even the kids on the street. Like, impact don't need a number to it. It ain't about only cutting the Barack Obamas and the celebrities, but it's the kids on the streets that, and you don't know what that effect they have. Like, that one conversation I had with that kid, bro, he might be the next president. Like, his message is gonna share and help a lot of people, but it just start with like a simple convo, simple hello, a simple how are you doing. That's where it starts. And yeah, I'm gonna just have more of those convos, bro. I think conversations change the world.
Absolutely. Yeah. You're changing the youth, and you're inspiring me and so many other people, and I just really, really appreciate you. I got so much love and respect for you, for sure. Most definitely. Thank you.
Look, the Unfazed podcast, don't forget it.
I appreciate you. For real, I'm trying to get you a team, so if you got a P.O. box or something, we gonna tap in. I'm gonna send it to you, and you gonna hear me. So, appreciate you, cuz. Absolutely. Much love. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Vic Blends, y'all already seen him, bro. I don't even gotta say nothing, but once again, appreciate you, cuz. I really love that. I really appreciate that from the heart. See y'all next time, for sure. But my question for you is, you said you're from Fayetteville. I actually went there for the first time a few weeks ago to see J. Cole house. I'm a big J. Cole fan. So, of course, you're based now in Atlanta. So my question for you is, do you feel like, or did you feel like you had to get out of the Ville, like, and go to Atlanta to grow? Or, like, was it like did here kind of feel too comfortable? Or was it just more of like I need to be more of a creative hub area to grow and build my platform?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, going to Atlanta changed my life drastically. Mm-hmm. And like saying for J. Cole, like, he moved to New York, you know, to go pursue college, but also to have a chance to be in proximity to give Jay-Z his mixtape. So there's benefits to being in proximity. And that was one of the first things that I noticed being in Fayetteville is I was a good barber, but I would get DM'd from an NBA player or an artist. And it's like, damn, I need a cut, but I live in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So, you know, you can only catch a rebound if you hanging around the hoop. That's right. That's the only way you catch a rebound.
Right there. That's an unk one right there. That's straight unk right there.
All right. You feel me? So, of course, being planted is my whole thing. So, like, it's like being the right seed with the right soil, but not having the right sunlight or water to grow. Right? Like, you the right person with the right idea. You the seed. That's you. The idea is the thing that you planted and the thing that you believe in, your podcast or your business or your passion, whatever it is. But every plant needs the right amount of sunlight or water to grow. So being in Fayetteville, it just wasn't the conditions I needed to grow. Like, being in Atlanta gave me the exposure. That's my son. I was able to be seen. And it gave me the water, which is the things that I feed myself, which were the relationships, the inspiration I could find, networking. All of those things were allowing me to grow in the way that I needed to be. So sometimes you do have it all, but you might not just be in the right conditions to grow. And you should go out and do that because your hometown ain't never going to change. Bro, the Ville been the same since J. Cole was there, since I was there, and it'll be the same until our grandkids are there. Like, it's never going to change. Your hometown will be there. The same bar is going to be there. The same people going to be there doing the same shit. You can always go back home, bro, and it'll be the same thing. Like, you know what it is. You're there. Or you can go to a city like Atlanta or a city like LA or anywhere. You could go to the middle of somewhere random, bro. It don't matter. It don't got to be a big city, but bro, it could change your life. It could be the best decision you ever made. And I would rather know that for sure. Like when I moved to Atlanta, bro, I moved to an apartment sight unseen. My mom here, she noticed, man. I told them I had a nice apartment. It was a terrace floor. I didn't know what a terrace was because I couldn't see the apartment because somebody was living in it before I could tour it. I just knew it was under $1,000 and available. I brought them, man. It was a basement apartment in the back of a building with no windows. Like I didn't even know what I was about to live in. It was just that. Like I didn't care. The fact that I was in a different city to go chase a dream, like that was all I needed. It didn't matter what it looked like. I was just so happy to be there. And Atlanta just gave me all those exposures, the networking. Like I got to see that this is real, man. I grew up in Fayetteville. Like the tallest building in the Ville, probably not even 14 stories. You feel me? Like a lot of people, like you got to get out and see it. So, you know, I was grateful to be able to travel to know that. But man, I think the world is big with so many big opportunities. And, you know, yeah, I think, could you make it, you know, wherever you're at? Absolutely. But in my case, like that was a move that was huge in for my career.
For sure.